So g'day everyone. So you might be able to see from the background here that I'm out in, I suppose you call it the bush, in one of the reservoirs just up in the Adelaide hills. A bit of a frosty sort of day today, certainly very overcast. A bit of a breeze blowing now, and it's really only about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I don't think it's going to get any better. Probably mainly because we're coming up towards the middle of winter in Adelaide, and if you're familiar with Adelaide at all, we do have 4 very distinct seasons, and winter is one of those very distinct seasons where it gets quite cold. We don't get as cold as snowing, although you might have 1 year out of every 3 or 4 that you get a light dusting of snow on the top of Mount Lofty, which is the highest peak in South Australia, just up in the Adelaide hills. So yeah, not the most pleasant of days, but as you may have been watching along in previous videos, I'm learning. Okay, so this is all new stuff to me. Today I've come up to the Reservoir in the Adelaide hills with my second son. He's out there doing a bit of fishing at the moment. I've taken my drone out, my DJI-3 drone. I've taken that out today for its first maiden flight outside. Now I say first maiden flight outside because getting a new toy, setting it up at home, getting familiar with it, I did decide to take it for a little bit of a spin, but one of the functions is that you're able to start flying, but it raises only like 1200 millimeters off the ground, or 4 feet, and it'll just hover there, which is fine. And I was just going to land it just to make sure that it actually works, fires up. It's just lesson 101, start it. Inadvertently hit one of the controls and flew straight into the wall, and had to replace a couple of blades straight away within 3 minutes of use, maybe. So lesson number 1, as it says in the instructions, don't fly it inside. So lesson learned. Not a big issue, they come with spare blades and I just replace them straight away. So like I said, today I've come out and a bit of clear opening space with, as you can hear, a few kids running around in the background. That's fine. It's quite a nice area out here actually. As I said, we're just coming into winter. Not a lot of rain this year, so it's a bit dry outside. There we go. So I've just spun the camera around, and I'll go for a bit of a walk here because it is a nice place. But as I was saying, not a lot of rain so far this year. We will get some rain undoubtedly. But having said that, I am living in, my family is living in the driest state, the driest country in the world, apparently. So I keep getting told. So we don't have a lot of rain, and I will do a little bit of research and just let you know what volume of rain that we do get in South Australia, or certainly in Adelaide, each year. So as I said, this is the Reservoir. It is one of the reservoirs in the Adelaide hills that supplies water to the surrounding towns, and it is quite low at the moment. So just to zoom in, you can see the far side of the reservoir there. If we can see it, there's a bit of a road bridge on the other side of the reservoir from where I am now. That's the main road to get into the reservoir and some of the surrounding countryside. And if I pan around a little bit, you start to see that the water level is quite low, but again, to be expected in this time of year. Here you can see an older bridge. Now I would imagine this is an older bridge from back in the day, horse and cart, maybe cars, but again you can see a little bit of graffiti there, which you can get anywhere and everywhere. But this is all part of the reservoir. Beyond that bridge there, it does open up into an area of the reservoir that is approximately this size. I think it's actually might be a little bit larger, but it snakes its way around. But as you can see, a bit of the Adelaide Hills countryside here. I'll pan around here. So we've got the car park up above the reservoir here. Okay, so walking down the kayak pontoon, it is sitting quite low. As I said, the water level is quite low in the reservoir. But quite a good facility here actually. Nice aluminium structure, so it's not going to rust away. Quite safe. You've got the lifebuoy in its container just there. And then you may not be able to read that, but just instructions on how to use the kayak launch pontoon. And as I pan around a little bit, you can see there you lay your kayak in the cradle there. Just down underneath that bench there's a couple of rails that slide out to help those people to get into a kayak. Certainly someone like me who's not the most athletic person in the world, I'm going to need all the support I can get. And then as I pan around a little bit further here, see my number 2 son.
Hello.
Dylan. Have we got any luck here, mate, fishing?
One bite and that's it.
One bite? Was that you eating lunch?
No.
No, I don't think we're going to have a lot of luck here. I mean, I don't think it's the best fishing places, but...
No.
I mean, what have we been here for an hour and a half?
And we're in the main area as well, so they probably do most of the fishing from here.
Yeah. No, it's good just to chill out. I mean, it is a bit fresh. It's getting a bit cold now, isn't it?
When the wind's around it is, for sure.
Yeah. But certainly enjoyable day out. And as I said, I've just been practicing with my drone, having a bit of a look around. Just spoke to somebody who just talked my ears off. Said a lot about nothing. But he was friendly. That's good. So I might wrap it up for now. As you can see, the very overcast day today. It's a bit chilly, but you get that.